Hi, it's Julie again. Julie Elbaz. The Enlightened model. Not the plus size model. No. The Enlightened model. I have a new description now. Okay, I'm the shifted model. I'm probably the only one. Yeah, the rest become, I don't know, spiritual teachers. Yeah. So, I started to tell you that I'm also taking part of activism for the legalization of cannabis. Yeah. I don't really define myself as a feminist, even though the things I do are considered very much feminist. It's just that I don't consider it feminist. I think that the feministic women, the feminists, the way they are more pro-men than any other woman, and they became men. It's like, it's not femininity, it's just being more forceful than them. I'm not saying it's wrong, like you have to fight, right? But this is not it. This is why I don't define myself as a feminist. Whatever they call feminism, I don't define it as feminism. I don't know what it is, but it's not feminism. I don't feel that I have to fight for my place. It's all within perception. Women are locked in their mind. It's not that someone is actually looking them. You know, we were. It was in history, not now. It's in their mind. It's only in their mind. So at the moment, this male energy and the feminists, so this is what they're doing. They're using male energy. It's not feminine energy they're using to fight. It's male energy. And male energy fights, you know. Feminine energy does other things. Male energy fights. So, and women became warriors in Israel, like warriors with weapon and pilots, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but I think it's just a waste of time and energy trying to take a woman with a certain physiology and a certain psychological structure and emotional structure and make her a war machine. It's not enough that the men are crazy enough to become that. You want the women to become that too? It's crazy. Women should be women. We are not supposed to compete with them. We are supposed to complete them, and they're supposed to complete us. We're not supposed to compete with them. You know, it became so twisted, I must say, that women that actually chooses to stay home, not to be a career woman and to raise their children, you know, it's supposed to be the sanest thing for a woman to do. No, now it's considered like a housewife, a loser. It's the sanest thing to do. Like if you have children and your husband earns enough money that you can afford not to work, you know, the sanest thing for you to do will be to raise your children and have this freedom. Why work? Like a career, 8 till 5. What can I tell you? It is something that became twisted. So those feminists are also carrying the children, giving birth, becoming mothers. They're cleaning the house, they're cooking, they're bringing the salad, they're doing everything now. And you know what? Way to go, however. They made men feel unneeded. They can do everything on their own, like the men, they feel unneeded. It's difficult for them to become men. They stay like little boys. They're unneeded now. It's like women took both parts, the female side and the male side. And men also started doing that, but once a man takes the feminine side too much, he's suspected of being a homosexual, you know. So, women became too masculine, maybe too manly. Women became too manly. They feel that this is the only way they can like survive or stop being suppressed. But it's not. Women's power is not within their muscles or within their ability to fight. It's actually the opposite. I've served the army, all right? And I'm happy I did, and I would do it again. So I did. It's not that I'm against women serving the army. I did office work. I didn't find any need to run in the mud and, you know, I went to the doctor every day in the training in the beginning. Like I couldn't do any of that. Like, so why does someone would want to continue doing that for like 3 years, 2 years or something? So, do you think my contribution was smaller than a warrior because I've done office work? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So, in order to create peace on earth, I think women should run the world, but not the manly, not the one that are like men, those women that are actually women. They need to run the world, and then there'll be peace on earth, because men, it seems like they don't know how to do it. When I was in, it was a trip to, before the military, they take you on like trips, like from school, something like that. Anyway, we went to this place, and there was like this really cool woman there, and on the door of her, I don't know what it was her room, whatever it was, there was like a poster. She made it, and it said, when God created man, she was only kidding. Couldn't forget this one, couldn't forget this. It's a goddess, of course. As simple as that. Shekhinah, Havaya. It's not Yehovah. Yehovah is a word in Hebrew. What is Yehovah? The root is Hoveh. Hoveh means present. Okay? Yehovah is Yeheveh. He will be present one day. Never. The future never arrives. It's always present. So Yehovah, Yeheveh, he will never be present. It's in future time. However, Havaya, she is present. She is an entity, and it's a feminine entity. Feminine word. So Havaya is fully present all the time. It's not like Yehovah that one day maybe will be present. Well, one day wake up. She is fully present to begin with. Much easier for a woman to wake up. It's just that the man took over everything. So even the Enlightenment, it's not there. I think, yeah, I also think that more and more women should become awakened. They should run the way. Yeah. Men they already gave the proof that they don't know how to do it. They make a mess. It's time for another gender to give it a shot. So, here's some candle for you, some light for you people. So shall be light via you. Amen. And I'll end this video. And I don't think I'll make another one. I'm quite tired. It was great meeting you. It was Shuli, Elbaz, the awakened model, the shifted model. So, I'll see you. I'll just see you. I'll see each other again. Don't worry.